Yo, it's your boy, Ja, aka Same Difference, aka that purple face dude, back with another one. Straight off of vacation, and I hitting you with another one straight back to work. I don't care. I love this shit. That's why I'm here. A little context to the guest tonight. You might know him. He's one of the hungriest, one of the youngest up and coming US Virgin Islands DJs. His name is DJ Lamppost. Saw him a couple nights ago at one of his other jobs. Conversation led to finding out who he actually was. And I invited him on the show, and he was down to do it. And he's here now on the small stage. I got him backstage waiting to see y'all. So thank you for coming. Also, thank you to everybody that went and purchased tickets and showed up for Same Difference and Friends. That is the first installment of many to come. Should things go the way that we want to, me and Candice are working on bringing you more of those shows. Uh, we gonna work out the kinks, and hopefully we gonna see you over there, man. So I telling you, the first one was dope, but it's gonna do nothing but get better and better and better and better. And shout out to Nisi because she was a great moderator, telling jokes. She even had to tell people, "Yo, sit down. We ain't doing that tonight." She did wonderful, and everybody on the panel was dope. It was fun. It was jokes, and I hope I don't take me knocking that water off the stage too. Like I know it jumped some people because I ain't used to a nigga like me, but it's cool. But right after this, we're gonna bring on our boy DJ Lamppost, and we're gonna get a show started for real. All right, right after these messages. Good evening. Good evening. Thanks for coming
Peace and
through,
respect.
Tiny. Hey, what's up,
Peace
DJ
and
Lamppost?
oh, what's the word, man? Let's step
All
out, man.
right. Hey, thanks for coming through. We appreciate it.
No problem,
If you
man.
could go ahead and introduce yourself the proper way. I don't know how to do it the right way, but I sure you have some sort of stage presentation and stuff. So talk to the people.
Man, you don't know it's your boy, DJ Lamppost, the one leading you to your car when you're leaving the gym. You know, it's your boy. Every time you hear that, you don't know it's me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So people call me Lamppost, but my real name is Devante. I guess you could call me Lamppost. Anytime you see me call me Lamppost, don't call me by my real name. But yeah, that's me.
Lamppost. Let's get to it. Where that name come from? DJ Lamppost.
Yo, I mean, well, my name actually came from an artist, a next artist actually, by the name of Pojo. He gave me that name back in about ninth grade. Some people believe it was, from before, but back in ninth grade, my English teacher Pojo, he gave me that nickname, and ever since then it just stick.
So, do you have like what's your sound? You know, DJs have songs that they do. What's
Yeah.
yours? Tell me, just Lamppost. What is
No,
it?
no, 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 no. So my name is DJ Lampos, and right, if you see right here, my song is West Bank Prodigy Songs.
Can you tell us where did you get your start? Like, why did you even get into this DJing game? Is it for the woman? Them?
No, no, not necessarily that's the woman name. It's just it's not even really about the woman name at all. But it's just because I love music. From young, I've been into music, and about 7 years ago, I was looking at actual bigger DJ called DJ Infamous, and he actually saw me looking at him, and he was like, "Yeah, you want to learn how to DJ? I could see that you was interested. So yo, come and see what going on." And then from then it was just like a start. That's right.
So, what was your first introduction into the game? Like, what he had you up there doing it, or he was teaching you backstage,
So
or what?
so yeah, I was at basically a basketball tournament. I finished playing, and then after I finished playing, I was like just watching the DJ, see how he was going on and stuff like that. He see that I was interested. He asked me to come over. He showed me how cues, BPM stuff like that, how to match BPM, how to sync. And then after I figure out how to do everything, he tell me to hop on, pick the certain songs. This is how you mix different songs, stuff like that. Boom. And then afterwards, he just literally do the most outrageous thing and left me there. I went and get something to eat from the gas station, yo. And by the time he came back, he didn't even realize that he left somebody who just started to learn DJing.
Wow. How did you do?
I did pretty good for about 10, 15 minutes, and then I went into a little, lower, slower tempo phase. I started to play some redemption song from Bob Marley, miss, and he was like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, we gotta pick it up, we gotta pick it up, we gotta pick it
Were you ready for that day?
up." We ready for that? No, 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 no.
All right. All right.
Yeah, man.
So, like, what did he show you, right? That was the thing that sticks in your mind now? Because when you get a mentor,
Hmm.
they show you stuff, but there's usually something that's like it repeats in their voice in your head.
I would say the one thing that repeats is tempo is everything.
What does that
Tempo
mean?
is everything. So if you have a party and it start off slow and you feel like everybody ain't into it, you have to pick up the tempo. You have to get them people moving. You check, like, and I hear it from more than one person too. Like if you have like a older person, you want that older person to move. Once that
Hmm.
older person moving and grooving, no matter the age of the other people in the party, everybody's gonna be moving and grooving just because that one person in the party is like, you know, lit. You know what I'm saying? So tempo is everything. You always have to have that, that basically a basic mood change. So
Okay.
if you have that, a slow party, you have to make it like, to the point where this party could pick up and you could get people to, start to feel the vibe basically.
Gotcha. So what's the goal as a DJ, right? Is it to start high energy, gradually come down to the end? Like what's the goal?
So the goal is basically to keep the vibe going. So what I mean by that is like if you start a party off, fast, everybody, getting hype, getting crunk and stuff like that, you would want to end it quickly, but then again, you would want to slow it down at the end and let everybody mellow out, depending on where the vibe is. You take what I'm saying?
So can you, as the DJ who's pretty much not really a part of the crowd, can you sense the vibe in the room around you?
Learning to do that, I would say in my 7 years of doing it, as I started off as a hobby and I started to
Hmm.
do it publicly. But in my 7 years of doing it, I would say that one thing that I have always had a problem with was reading the crowd. And
Really?
that is a very important aspect of DJing because knowing when you have to switch up the mood
Hmm.
goes hand in hand with reading the crowd. And that's a lot of DJs, miss that part, and a lot of DJs get that part because if you could keep the crowd moving, if you could keep the women moving, basically, you could keep the whole party going. So reading the crowd is like the number one aspect of all parties.
What kind of music is your genre of music that you like to stick with?
So me personally, I started off with dancehall. I love dancehall. Dancehall was like my like biggest genre that I always go to, like my number one genre that I go to. Then I branched off a couple years ago into Afrobeat, and then now I'm like working all around type all different genres. But my main is dancehall.
Okay. What was your first venue where it was like you on the bill? What was your first real one?
My first venue was King's Corner. Right now is not is no longer a bar.
Hmm.
Well, no longer a bar or club. But King's Corner was my first ever venue to actually play in publicly, and it was right there in West across from Remy. I started there 2 years ago, and now I am where I am not now.
So 7 years in. Where would you say you are? How far have you come?
I would say that I am at my perfecting. I'm still perfecting my craft, basically, in the parts of understanding what type of people music people like, what type of music people like to vibe to. But
Hmm.
I'm still in that part where people know my name, but I'm not to that. Oh, I'm a top DJ type level. I'm
Hmm.
still in the learning phase of it, basically.
Okay. So for people like me who
Hmm.
see the DJs, right, and like this shit can be hard. Like for the people who are delusional like myself, who think I could just get up there, play my favorite shit, and do a little skip it, skip it, skip. What would you tell them?
Well, there's always that one person in the party that think they could do your job. I would tell them, here you go, do it. Because if you feel like you could do it, just step up and do it. If you feel like you could do it, just step up and do it. If you don't feel like you could do it, don't try to do it because you will embarrass yourself. It's not as easy as it looks. If you don't have
Mhm.
tempo and you don't have rhythm, you can't happen top of a DJ system. I'm telling you, please don't try it.
What makes DJing hard though? I see how you up there. You put no, I don't even like get on records or nothing like that. What makes it hard?
What makes it hard is knowing what type of music to select. You can't come in with you can't come in with a Burna Boy
Uh huh.
and then all of a sudden you switch to a cartel and you're at a wedding. You're at a wedding and you got and you then you're playing Burna Boy and then you switch to a cartel. Depending on what type of crowd you have,
Mhm.
it's gonna throw them off terribly because you just went from Afrobeat to dancehall
Mhm.
and you ain't really like give them no type of warning or no type of build up or nothing like that. You just went in with a bad man tune them straight in, you check.
You gotta ease them into it.
Yeah, ease them into it, you check. And most people don't know that. They just see that, you have that song playing or whatever. Oh, this a big tune, yeah. You can play that one. No. Check. It's not like you have acts, it's a different, element basically.
I know there's different types of DJs. What
Mhm.
what type would you call yourself? Because I know, like you said, dance hall is your thing, but you know you
Mhm.
get a dance hall man them that'll talk too fucking much. They'll just go on with too much, and they get the ones that are just like, if you know your titty that long, but why I still suck them up? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you fall?
I fall within the I will drop the tune that you want to hear. I will drop the tune that will make the girl them bend down type
Hmm.
thing.
Hmm.
But when it comes to making and stuff like that, I would say that I have just gotten into it a couple months in to MCing and making and stuff like that. I ain't get to the part where I tell girls start to skin out and them thing yet, you know what I'm saying? But but I gained there, I gained there. I
7 years, my boy, and you ain't telling them to skin out yet.
I
You
telling
playing?
you, it's like so coming into the public because I was doing it in private first, and then now I
Hmm.
started do it in public. So getting into that getting out of my shell basically is the part that I get into like at this moment. I would say
Biggest venue that you've done so far?
biggest venue. Let's see. I would say either Levels or Legends Lounge in West.
Okay. Biggest flop and biggest success.
My biggest flop will be Levels. Why? Because Levels was is like you have to that's the main venue that you have to read the crowd. Have to read the crowd. Why? Because Levels has white people, black people, Hispanic people,
Uh-huh.
all types of people. So you have to know when to make that person hype, when to cool this person out, when to make that person hype, and get everybody happy at the same time with these selection of songs. So I feel like Levels was my biggest challenge and my biggest flop because it was a night. One DJ was on, he had the people very lit,
Hmm.
and then I came on, and then they weren't feeling it as much. And then I realized that I run everybody. So I was like,
Damn.
whoa, dang, I don't
Could
feel
it be because how levels is laid out? You know what I'm saying? Levels has like three, literally three different levels.
true.
Could it be that? Like,
Mm,
does that make a difference? I don't know.
it kind of makes a difference, but then again, it doesn't because I would say where levels is at because where levels is if this DJ ain't feeling too much in this crowd at this specific particular club, you could
Mm,
just go to a different club around the corner,
true,
Lounge
true.
55, down the road, Shoops, Nirvana. So it's like I feel like you have to be able to keep the crowd there. You know what
The
I'm saying?
whole time.
The whole time. I always
Okay.
give them the music what they want. My biggest success now, I would say, would be any beach dam that I ever played to in West. Once or any party I ever played to in West. I always love to play Gaza music because I like Gaza you check. So once that Gaza music like in, you have the people them hook. You check what
I
I'm
feel,
saying?
I feel like in West, all you gotta do is play gun tune. Like I feel
No
like that's
man, no
all you
man.
gotta play,
Cause
and they
like
good in West, man.
cause what you right? Cause like you have gun tune for the bad man them, you check. But
Uh-huh.
when it comes to getting the ladies them dancing, you have to know the type of tune they want.
But they love a gun man though. So
They love a
like,
gunman, but they also love a Gaza Slim, a Dexter Dabs, a 450. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh. Okay, okay.
So you check, you gotta know what's the tune them that'll make the lady them want. Yeah.
Well, tell us in the chat. We get some, we get some guys outside West Side G's in the fucking building. Ladies, can you tell us help Lamppost out for his next set? And I need to be there at his next set. What is it that the woman then like to hear? The woman then from West. You see what I'm saying, guys?
Wow,
I'm
let
a
me know.
Sevison.
Gaza me say, see, Ipa Gaza Slim.
Hey,
Ipa Gaza Slim and Gaza Kim.
Denisha Doward said, "Talk the thing, Lamppost. Just do it. We listening. Skin out. You say you got to free up yourself. You look like,
Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense.
but they
You
don't
know,
have. I know I have seen a DJ with like just a mic man. Like that's what he does. You ever considered that?
I have considered getting a mic man, but I felt like I never did because I feel like I could be my own mic man in a sense because I need to know how to speak on the mic even if my mic man is not there. So by me doing it by myself, micing and DJing at the same time, one of the greatest DJs I've seen had a mic man and you wouldn't tell that is a mic man there. So what I mean by that is how DJ Chubby the select, he the select and do his thing and he does still talk on the mic. But you would think that is a whole different person talking on the mic
Hmm.
if you was not looking. So I trying to get to that point where I don't even need a mic man, but if I have a mic man there, it would make it even better because I already know how to select for the mic man.
Big up DJ Chubby. So I assume it would bring a whole nother dynamic into it. Like if you get a mic man, I assume like because now you need to learn each other. It's like saying like you said, you
Basically,
got pour on stuff that will make his job easier now. So now you got to
right?
play to the crowd and also work with your mic man.
Exactly.
Why do you
Because
think you
when
have
you play for
issues? Go ahead, sir.
oh well yeah, so like it's like basically your mic man knows the songs that he knows. Your crowd knows the songs that they want. So you play something for the crowd and you show your mic man boom, this song is what coming on. So basically when he once you switch over that song, he already know what he wants to say in into that song, or he already know what lyric is coming up, so he could say, "Oh ladies, what am I do?" And then the song drops in and then it tells them what they do. You check what I'm saying? So it basically like goes hand in hand with how you play with your music with your mic man and with your crowd.
Pause. Pause. We ain't playing with no mic man. Fire. But
Pause, pause,
why
pause.
after that pause? But okay, so you don't have one, you're learning to, but where does a person that wants to learn more,
Hmm.
right? Where do you go? How do you just got to practice in your room? Like, how do you get the live feedback without putting yourself out there and just finding out in real time, like, oh, that's in it?
Um, the internet. Internet is your best friend. You go up on YouTube, you listen to how a DJ to mix. Your ears is your most powerful tools when you listen when you're dealing with music in producing and DJing. So if you hear how a DJ to mix, you could tell how he's scratching just from listening to the mix. You could tell how this tune dropping in just from listening to the mix. Once you see your ears and eyes basically in DJing. So you seen a song where it cuts in, where the beat drops because that the waveforms on that beat is higher. So looking and hearing the music is basically the biggest thing that you could do. Listening to a lot of mixes so you can learn how to mix songs better because you will know this song mix good with this song because you're hearing it in a mix. And you say, "Well, I never know those two tunes could have mixed together." But now you know because you hear one DJ mix it and it sound crispy. You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever just, go on your page, right?
Hmm.
And just start mixing, just go live and start doing something and get some of the practice, some of the feedback that way? Do you do that?
I have tried once and I've done it with like a live video where you can see what song is coming in at next and stuff like that. But I think I had a copyright problem, so I never done it after that. I would try to do something like that again, but I have to, set it up the right way. I feel like it.
I know exactly what you mean because them copyrights be hitting for real. Tanisha Dowd even says, "Go live on social media, build that clientele. Let us be a guinea pig." I think it's a dope way to get yourself out there and
True.
have your
Yeah.
people listening. If you even maybe do it once a
Mm-hmm.
week, right?
Yeah.
And you just you practice your set throughout the week and you get prep, and then just do the damn thing and have fun with it. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what's up, man.
When was the last time? So well, let me say it this way. How often do you practice? How does a DJ practice?
So when you know music, there's no need to practice. But if you're like B,
Really?
yeah, I have heard some of the best DJs. I've asked them, "Yo, when do you practice?" I don't. I know the music. I know what I want to play. All DJs have a thing. I will tell everybody all DJs have a thing called pre-mixing. You hear one song, you know what to play already from just hearing that one song. You already mixed it in your head, so you already know what song you want to play. But me, the practice that I have been doing every time I come home and I don't feel like I feel like I can't sleep or something, I get up, I go outside, put my speakers and equipment outside, set it up outside, and I actual DJ 2 3 o'clock in the morning. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? Right in my headphones. So I practice anytime I just feel like I can't sleep, anytime I have free time, anytime I hear a song that I never hear before that I know is dope as hell, I end up downloading it and end up practicing because I don't have nothing to do anyways.
That's
So
what's up. I like that. Trying to perfect the craft. I like that.
yeah, man.
Michael Selwyn says, "Terrible advice they gave you. Practice, practice, practice." Sound like you're doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, man. I feel like my own that's my own way of practicing and Jake, but by just being able to just get used to my controller itself, trying out different buttons, different loops, stuff like that. I just start messing with loops and stuff like that. I never used to mess with loops. But I just start messing with loops, realize that loops help me actually mix and look for songs and stuff better, you know what I'm saying?
When on this show, when you say some jargon, you gotta explain it. What is a loop, sir?
All right. So a loop is basically exactly what it is. A loop. Every time you put a song into a loop, you put a percentage of it into a loop. So you could put 4 beats into a loop, 8 beats into a loop, 16 beats into a loop, 32 beats into a loop, or you could loop it to whatever part you want to hear over and over again. So the start part of the loop is where you bring it in, I guess you could say a bad girl me like. Wine for me little bit time, a bad girl me like, and then you could just stop it there, and it will loop over. So once you put that into the loop as into Serato, it would just play that part over and over again until you turn off that loop, and then it just goes into yeah, bad girl I'm a type, nothing wrong. See what I'm saying?
Okay, okay. Thanks for the education. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
is this DJ Chubby right here? Michael
Ooh,
Selwyn, that's you? Is that
that's
him?
him. Yeah, that's him.
Hey, thank you for coming through, partner. He said that you inspire him. He been watching you, man. He been watching you, so that's good. I need to link up and do something if you haven't already. Yes.
That's
All right.
right.
So you seen it. It's DJ Chubby, aka Michael Selwyn, or is it the other way around? Whichever one you know him by first, I guess.
Yeah, I know you're chubby, but oh god, but not the whole government.
Hey, he put it up there. He come in and chubby, you check.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
You right.
what is the goal for you going forward? What are you trying to do?
Within the music,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like expand, expand to the point where like I feel like just music itself. I just want to do everything music. When
Everything
it's
music.
everything music, meaning that before I started to DJ, I used to write a little music. I used to rap a little bit. I stopped
Hmm.
it, and now I focused on my DJing. When I got back into the DJing, I met up with Nikita on the track. Kita on the track. I don't know if you know
Of
Kita on the
course.
track.
We
Yeah,
talked about it.
yeah. You're right. You're right. I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
She
So yeah,
coming on the
the
show
track.
also on the
I
24th. I
meet up
look
with
out for that.
yeah. I meet up with she, and she put me onto a little bit of the producing, how to work Logic, stuff like that, and then I get into making my own beats. So I basically trying to get into all aspects of music from making the beat, writing the song, making the song, mixing the song, and then still going out to promoting the song.
Dang. Okay. Okay. Don't forget, people in the comments, you can ask questions also, and we'll post it and ask it live. Michael Selwyn asks, "How old is Lamppost?"
Well, I will be 22 next month, May 4th. I'm a Taurus.
I got a question for you. Yeah, can you just remind me? Why are you a Taurus, sir?
What do you mean?
Of all the other signs, you chose to be a Taurus. You chose to be
Taurus,
stubborn and
man.
bullheaded and all of
Yeah.
that, folks. Why did you do that, sir?
So I did. I have to ask my mom that one. Oh God, I'll be honest with you. I don't know.
So
I don't
somebody
know.
got horny. That's what we know. Somebody got
Yeah,
horny.
yeah. Papa was a Rolling Stone down a hill. I have 14 siblings.
Ooh,
So yeah.
shit.
I am not the only Taurus. I have a brother that's a
Jesus
Taurus as well.
Christ.
So yeah,
Two of
man.
you. Oh my God. 14. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
thought he was an actor for real, for real. I'm about to say this
nah,
boy good. If
I
he
don't
had
have
an
a
answer, I'd be like, you good, you good. You ready for the
I don't
spotlight,
have
my
it
boy?
yet. I don't have an answer for that at all. I do not know why I was a Taurus. A girl was like, "Hey, you should have been a Gemini because she feels like I'm bipolar, but I am not bipolar."
So I ain't gonna tell all the business. But when I first met this young man, like I said, he was at his other job. We just started talking, and then he goes into this story about a girl, and then he says it doesn't make any sense why he's entertaining this girl until he tells me his sign is a Taurus, and I'm like, oh, okay, no, it makes sense, cause Taurus they love some drama, and they always in some drama, but it's just never
Man,
their fault until you hear the ending. They'll tell you the story, and then there's a piece that'll be missing. Then when you get a piece, it'll be like, oh, okay, that's where you're the fucking problem. I get it.
makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, I get it. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. It's my symbol that makes me.
So a few key things as an upcoming DJ as yourself. Like I mentioned, always practice. It seems like you're practicing,
Yeah.
so you're good. You're in it.
Okay. Nice. I get it. First rule down. I always practice. All right.
What's a venue that you want to do pretty soon?
Uh, well, I would say my venue that I want to do. Well,
Mm.
ironically, I played at a cockpit just this Sunday that gone, you know, and I was like, I have to get more on the east side. I have to get more on the east side. I have to get more on the east side. I
You
was
said
like,
one of the cockpits.
one of the cockpits. That's no, that's not the venue
It's
I want
still
to play
open.
in.
This, no, but it's still open.
Yeah, there's one that's still open.
What the hell? Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I have one cockpit that's still open. I played in the one on the highway before, what happened to it, but I do wanted to get into to rehab, and thank God, to the grace of God, He answered my prayers, and I am actually playing at rehab this Friday at 10 o'clock.
That's what's up. That's dope.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, man.
Do you do set lists? I guess I don't know if that's a proper term for a DJ. Like, do you put down like I gonna play this song, you gonna roll into this, any of that?
So usually I be depending on what type of music playing when I pull up. I would, see what type of person groove into the type of music that's playing, and I would stick to that type of vibe that they're playing before. If they're not playing any music, then I would go into making my list, seeing how I would pick up the vibe, see if I would start low and go high, go high and then bring it down at the end of the night.
Okay.
So it all depends on the venue and what type of music I'm listening to at the moment.
All right. DJ Chubby says, learn your craft inside, outside, the history, the techniques, the pioneers, etc., etc. It's important to learn where the art came from and how it changed into where it's at modern day today. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate that. I'll let them marinate.
Now, what would you like people to know about DJing overall and what you're doing and why they should come to see you, basically?
I would like people to know that if you have a DJ at your party and something goes wrong, please don't cussy. He's doing his best. No cussy. Okay, no cussy. I will tell that to all people. Don't cuss the DJ. Don't cuss the man that make giving you entertainment, because he might just pour out some old country western, and then you gonna be salt for the rest of the night. You check what I'm saying? Don't cuss the man that make are giving you entertainment. Don't cuss the people that are making your food. You know. So it's the same thing. I would let them know that music is one thing that if you learn it more, you could probably even help your DJ become a better DJ by learning
Mm,
music. Listen to
mm,
all different types of music. Listen to all different types of genres. Don't just stick to dancehall, because then when you get to a party, all you're gonna be wanting to throw at a DJ is,
that's
oh,
all.
gimme Gaza Slim, gimme Gaza Slim. Well, the whole time we playing Aria Star, Eat a Rush, but you wanna listen to Gaza Slim. You check what I'm saying? No music. Expand your genres. Please, people. Stop being in just dancehall. I had a problem
So,
with that.
hold up. So you giving the audience that paying to come see you homework? Hold up. How that they look?
Basically, it's because if you give me a challenge, I will be glad to step up to the challenge and always, say that, okay, you want to hear a little something different, you want to hear a little drill, or something, some different type of music that
Mm-hmm.
I'm not usually playing.
Mm-hmm.
It would only do me better because I am perfecting my craft in knowing all different types of music. Check what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. All right. So you telling me this man playing trash? His like his he goes into other songs just badly. Like he just trash. Me ain't supposed to say nothing.
What, the DJ that you listening to, or
The DJ that up on the stage and he's like, you ever had there's this DJ at this local radio station, right? And he
uh-huh.
been at the radio station for forever. His transitions is trash. You hear
Okay,
me?
okay,
Trash, bro.
right.
And it bothers me. So you telling me I shouldn't tell him nothing?
You should tell me that, yo, your transitions is trash. Constructive criticism, constructive crit. If he takes it as you dissing him, he is not an actual DJ. He's not
Mm,
an actual not an actual a artist. Because
okay.
what artists do, they take constructive criticism. If you are a painter and someone tells you this looks terrible, you could do two things. You can listen to them and make it better,
Hmm.
or you could show it to somebody else that might actually think that it looks good. So it's all about perspective and how you take things. You can't take everything as somebody trying to diss you, because half of the time somebody who's telling you that you're doing something wrong is, they're just trying to help you.
Hmm.
And the other half is, somebody is going to just kiss your ass because you're a good DJ.
True. Because they like you. They're
Yeah.
cool with you. That's what's up. Do DJs have an issue with requests? Is it annoying for me to come and put in a song request, or you expect it and you want it? Which one?
I don't have a problem with requests as long as your request is reasonable. You can't have
What
me
does that mean?
playing. You can't have me playing 450, then want to hear Sexy Red. Then you come back and then you want to hear Ashanti, and then you come back and then you want to hear something else in a different genre. It's like you want to hear some Jakir. Like, you can't have
Hmm.
me going from rap to reggae to R&B to soca to, it's like I'm confused. You know what I'm saying?
You want put on kids bop on them.
Yeah, like yo,
All right.
what's up?
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So the as the guest gets the final word on this show. What is your final word for the people then? Well,
Um,
first, my bad. Can you tell the people how to reach you? And again, where you'll be performing coming up?
all right. So I'm at rehab this Friday. Um, Usually at every Friday I'm at levels, DJing from 10 to 3. But this Friday I will be at rehab sports bar. You can reach me on Facebook at DJ Lamppost is my DJ page. Follow my DJ page. Please promote my DJ page and share it. I just made it like a couple months ago. My personal Facebook is OG Lamppost. You could add that, OG Lamppost, and you could get through directly to me from that page. My number is 474-9105. Please try to call me off of WhatsApp for right now because AT&T effing up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else. I could tell you that the one thing that I want you to know as a person, you're never too old or too young to learn, and always take constructive criticism.
Mm.
My biggest problem as a stubborn Taurus was I never used to like to hear what people have to say. I
Uh-huh.
do it my way. No. If you are better than me in something, if you're not better than me in something, the words that your opinion will always have a meaning or a matter, because who knows, that might be the opinion that I needed to hear, and I just get vexed and say I don't want to hear your opinion. So always listen to what people have to say, think about it, then react after. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
That's
up.
it, and that's
That's
all.
good. I like that. What I want to say is, as I play my DJ, Zeno on the beat, shout out to him. Um,
Uh,
I want to say that on the feedback criticism vibe, right? We need to understand that there's a difference between criticism and
mhm.
feedback. They are not the same. Criticism is you telling me something negative or something you don't like. If you tell me this podcast is shit, I can't do anything with that. But if you give me feedback telling me,
Mhm.
hey, I didn't like this thing, maybe you could do this. Hey, I don't like your background. You might want to try that. I can work with that. That's actionable feedback.
Right.
Try doing that instead of just criticizing. Because a lot of the time, the criticizing comes from people doing the least. right? And that alone is an issue. But hey, I want to thank DJ Lamppost for coming through. Follow the guy. Go check him out at Rehab this Friday. I'm Ja. That's DJ Lamppost.
Oh,
This is
whoa.
Indifference. We out.
Yes, sir.
Love you.